So namaste yogis, welcome to practice today. We have the next 35 minutes or so in a vinyasa practice today, which is specially designed to nurture that space of the hips, to open up, to create a little bit more fluidity in that space. So to start the practice, we're going to come to a lying down position, soles of the feet together, knees apart, Supta Baddha Konasana, allowing the knees to soften towards the ground and relaxing the hands towards the floor. Of course, if this position doesn't feel good for your body today, you can straighten the legs towards the front, and that's totally okay. But if you can, knees wide, we'll start to prepare that area of the groin for you. And once you arrive here, just take a moment to start to notice your breath. Noticing the air coming in and out through the nostrils. Noticing that every time that you inhale, your belly, ribs, and chest becomes a little fuller. And that as you exhale, you can soften the body a little more. And today, if you have a sankalpa, which is an intention for your practice, please take this time to set your sankalpa, your intention. And so together here we take a nice deep inhale through the nose, and then opening the mouth, letting it all go. Nice. Starting to bring the knees towards the chest, giving them a nice hug. Maybe we go for a gentle sway from side to side as we massage the spine. And then bringing the hands towards the back of the knees, let's rock ourselves to a seated position. Legs crossed. Take a nice deep inhale, lengthen through the spine, reach towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, melt the hands towards the floor. Just take a moment there, softening the shoulders, the jaw, maybe even the neck can just sway the head from side to side as you soften that space as well. And then with the next inhale, raise the spine back up. We're going to switch the cross of the legs, but without touching the hands towards the floor. Switch, inhale, lengthen again, hands to the sky. And as you exhale, melt the hands towards the floor. Soften the body one more time. This side might feel a little tighter as it is our non-dominant side, normally the second side. So just lingering there for one moment longer. Next inhale, roll the spine back up. This time we're going to shift ourselves to our all fours, hands and knees. Coming to your all fours, spread the fingers nice and wide. Bring the knees underneath the hip bones. We're going to start by making nice and wide circles with the hips here, very wide. Nice. And as you make these circles, notice that there will be points that feels a little extra sticky. And so I invite you to slow down when you find these sticky points. And the points that will feel a little bit more fluid. And you can speed up as you find these more fluid spaces. Beautiful. Bring yourself back to the center. And with your next inhale, lift the right foot up. Imagine you're going to make a footprint onto the back wall, creating one straight line from the crown of the head all the way towards that back heel. Now with the exhale, bring the knee towards the chest, roll the spine, and here we're going to start to make a big circle with that knee. Touch the right knee towards the right elbow, and then lift the right knee higher, 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 and press the foot all the way back. Let's go there again. Knee towards the chest, knee towards the elbow, higher, 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 higher. Feel your glute muscle working and press the foot all the way back. One more time, knee to chest, knee to elbow, higher, higher, and press the foot all the way back. As you arrive here, tuck the back toes and send your hips up for your three-legged dog. Nice. Take a moment here, just adjusting your three-legged dog, squaring the hips towards the ground. Make sure the shoulders are coming away from the ears. Then bend the top knee and open the hips for a scorpion pose. Oops, I just felt my hip cracking here. That felt good. One breath in. With your next breath out, bring the knee towards the chest and step between your hands. Back knee comes towards the ground, and let's swing the hands up for Ajanayasana. I love this pose. Starts to really open and work with the area of my groin and thigh here. Take another full breath to stay. And exhale, half monkey, melting the hands towards the ground, softening the shoulders towards the floor. We're going to repeat this again. So inhale, hands come up, Ajanayasana. Exhale, melt the hands to the ground, half monkey. One more time, inhale, Ajna. Exhale, half monkey. This time, slide the hands to frame the front foot. Lift the back toes up, knee up, and slide the back foot to the front. So let's flow a little bit with breath here. Inhale for halfway lift, flat spine. As you exhale, bow, release. Next inhale, rise all the way up. Hands come towards the ceiling. And exhale, hands to your heart center. One more time. Inhale, hands come up. Exhale, melt the hands all the way back to the ground. Halfway lift as you inhale, flat spine. And bow, release, hands to the floor. Step all the way back to a plank position and pause on your first plank. Now this first plank is really good that we pause to start to build the strength on the arms. Pressing the hands towards the floor. Puff the back of the shoulder blades. Feel the core nice and engaged. And I don't know you, but today my arms are feeling tired, so I can already feel my arms shaking a little here. Take another full breath. And then slowly bring the knees towards the ground and lower the whole body towards the floor. Inhale for baby cobra, lift the chest up. And as you exhale, make your way to your downward facing dog. Sitting bones pointing towards the sky, peel the shoulders away from the ears. This time on your downward facing dog, I invite you to move however you want to move. So that may be swaying the hips, or bending one knee at a time, or shaking the head if you have too many thoughts in the mind. And we're going to meet together in all fours, hands and knees. Let's start to switch sides now. So as you inhale, left leg straightens back. Create that beautiful straight line. And exhale, knee to chest. Let's start to draw the knee towards the elbow. And then higher, higher, higher. Hello, glute muscle. Press the leg all the way back. Again, knee to chest. Knee to elbow. Higher, 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 higher. And press it back. Starting to create more fluidity in that space. Knee to chest. To elbow. Higher, higher, higher. Press it all the way back. Pause this time. Make sure your fingers are spreading nice and wide. Tuck the back toes. Three-legged dog. Send the leg up to the sky. Take a moment here just to adjust as you need. Then bend the knee, open the hips for your scorpion pose. Feeling that beautiful opening sensation through the inside of the top leg. And then as you exhale, bring the knee towards the chest to step between your hands. Back knee towards the ground. Ajanayasana, send the hands up. Drop the sitting bones towards the ceiling. Feel this amazing sensation. I swear, I love this pose. It's so powerful to me, so I hope you're enjoying this as well. And as you exhale, melt the hands towards the floor, half monkey. Beautiful. So from here, we're gonna start to move with breath, making this a little more fluid. Inhale, hands come up, Ajna. Exhale, melt the hands to the ground. Inhale for Ajna. And last time, exhale, melt the hands to the ground. This time, front foot again grounds to the mat. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee up. Slide the back foot to meet the front. Halfway lift as you inhale, flat spine. And bow, release. Moving with breath here, one inhale to rise. And as you exhale, hands to your heart. Let's go there again. Inhale, hands come up. And exhale, melting the hands to the floor. Halfway lift as you inhale. Bow, release, hands to the mat. You can walk or you can jump back. Plank position, pause. Press the hands away, engage the core. You can stay with the first variation that we had before. Or we're gonna go to a full chaturanga. Lower the body halfway down. Inhale for upward facing dog. Knees are now off the floor. And as you exhale, let's meet in downward facing dog. Beautiful, well done. We did the warm-up part of our sequence. Now we're gonna create the flow that we're gonna move through today. So let's go there together. Inhale for right leg up to the sky. As you inhale, exhale, bring the knee towards the chest and step between your hands. Back knee towards the ground. Ajnayasana, send the hands up. Beautiful. So this time, make sure your back toes are tucked. Because as we exhale, we're gonna come to arrowhead. Swing the hands back, open up the chest. Now this arrowhead, we're gonna try to create one straight line from the crown of the head all the way towards that back heel. Palms of the hands facing towards the floor. Opening up the chest, take another full breath here. And then slowly, with control, we're gonna start to lift that back leg up to Dekasana airplane. Ooh, finding your balance here. Nice. Lift that back leg a little higher. Imagine you're gonna create a beautiful capital T shape with your body. Take another full breath. And now we're gonna really slowly step back in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stepping back to arrowhead. Good job. This can be a little challenge sometimes. Inhale, hands come up for your lunge position. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Open the chest. Your front leg should be feeling something right now. And open warrior two, back heel towards the ground. Lengthening the hands to each direction, making sure that front knee is energizing slightly towards the outside. And the front toes are pointing towards the front. Inhale, now star pose. Bring the hands up, straighten the legs. And then from here, we're gonna point the heels towards the center a little more. Because our next pose should be delicious. It's goddess pose. Bend the elbows and knees. Sink the sitting bones nice and deep. Now, here, what you're thinking is knees energizing towards the back wall. Tuck the sitting bones a little bit more and spread the fingers wide. So your whole body is energizing as one. Inhale to stay. And as you exhale, maybe you can sink a little deeper. Ooh. Inhale, stay. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Last time, come with me. Inhale to stay. Exhale, sink deeper. And inhale, bring everything up. Ooh. That was delicious for the legs, no? Now with the next exhale, we're moving to Skandasana towards the back of the mat. Bending the back knee. Forearms parallel to the floor. Open up the chest. Take just one full breath here. And then with the next inhale, lengthen the arms to the side. Then drop the hands to the mat. And slide the hands all the way towards the front. Rounding the hands to the floor. Slide the front foot back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog. And we'll meet in downward facing dog. Beautiful. So remember that if you don't want to do chaturanga today, if you're working with any injuries on shoulders or wrists, that you can come to any of the variations, maybe knees to the ground. So choosing an option that is ideal for your body today. So let's start to move to the other side. Inhale, left leg up this time. Exhale, bring the knee towards the chest. Step between your hands. Back knee towards the ground, Ajanayasana. As you inhale, lift. Feel that beautiful sensation through the groin, thigh, everything is opening up. And then swinging the hands back. Remember to tuck the back toes, arrowhead is your next asana. Shoulders coming away from the ears. That front foot really grounding into the earth. You can always bend the front knee a little bit more to intensify this pose. Remember, hands, they don't need to be higher than the hips, not lower. See if you can bring them aligned with the hips today. And let's start to become lighter and lighter on the back foot. So you can lift the back leg up for the Ikasana airplane. Ooh, I can feel my legs shaking today. I hope you can feel that too over there. Stepping back is going to be a very slow process, yeah? So let's start to step back in 5, 4, 3, reaching closer, 2, and step back 1. Good job. Inhale for your lunge, hands come up. Keep dropping the shoulders away from the ears, making sure your hips are squaring towards the front of your mat. And then open warrior 2, back heel towards the ground. Beautiful. Take a moment to arrive, to feel this energy of the warrior. Next inhale, bring everything up, straightening the legs and the arms. Heels coming closer towards the inside. And we're going to sink to goddess pose. Squeeze the elbows towards the back wall. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Tuck the sitting bones. Let's intensify here. If you would like, come with me. Inhale to stay. Exhale, sink deeper. Inhale, stay. Exhale, deeper. Last time, inhale to stay. Maybe a little bit deeper. Oh, good job. Inhale, hands come up. And as you exhale, Skandasana towards the back of the room. Nice. Forgot to say on the other side, but here is a tip for you. If you want to make this easier, keep the front toes on the ground. If you want to make it a little bit more challenging, lift the toes up. You're going to feel the difference there. One more breath. Next, inhale, open up the arms. Exhale, touch the hands to the ground. Slide the hands all the way towards the front of your mat. Slide the front foot back. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. And we meet in downward facing dog. Ooh, what a beautiful journey so far, hey? From here, I promise things are going to become easier as we go. So we're going to move with breath, which make this flow much more fluid, delicious, beautiful, whatever you want to call it. So let's go there together. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, bring the knee towards the chest. Step between your hands. Back knee towards the ground. Inhale for Ajanayasana. Exhale, arrowhead. Lift the back knee. Inhale, Ikasana, lift the back foot up. Beautiful capture T shape. Exhale, arrowhead, step back. Inhale to lunge, hands come up. Warrior 2 as you exhale. Bring everything up for your star pose. Set up the feet, and as you exhale, goddess pose. Inhale, hands come up. And exhale, Skandasana towards the back. Inhale, open the arms. Exhale, drop the hands, slide them to the front. Let's reset with our Chaturanga Dandasana. upward facing, and downward facing dog. Take 2 breaths to reset. I can feel my body getting warmer. This is great. So let's go to the other side. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, chest. Step. Ajanayasana as you inhale. Arrowhead as you exhale. Lift the foot, the Ekasana, and step back. Inhale for lunge. Exhale, warrior 2. Star pose, hands come up. Exhale, bending the knees. Goddess, go to the full expression of the pose. Inhale, hands come back up. And as you exhale, sending the hips towards the back. Open up the chest. Drop the hands to the earth, slide it. Reset with your chaturanga. Nice. And we meet again in downward facing dog. So we're gonna do this sequence just one more time. Now if you already know it, you can do it on your own pace. But if you'd like, you can keep following me. I'll keep guiding you. But know that you don't need to follow my pace. You can follow your own. Let's start together though. Inhale, right leg up. Knee to chest. Step. Ajanayasana. Arrowhead. Dekasana. Stepping back. And moving to the lunge. Warrior 2. Star pose. Goddess, sink deep. Back to star. And send the hips back. Sink low. Open the arms. Hands to the floor, slide it to the front. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing. Downward facing. Straight to the left leg up. Knee to chest. Step. Ajna. Swing the hands back. Arrowhead. Dekasana. Step back. You're doing amazing. Hands come up. Warrior 2. Star pose. Goddess. Inhale up. Skandasana back. Open the hands. Drop the hands to the earth, slide it back. Chaturanga. And we're gonna meet in our downward facing dog. Beautiful. So now, on your downward facing dog, we're gonna walk the hands all the way towards our feet. Hands to the feet. Take a moment to linger here, letting the chest get closer towards the thighs, letting the head be soft and gentle. And then with your next inhale, rise all the way up. Nice. Exhale, hands towards the heart center. Beautiful. So we're going to start here with the left leg. So bringing the left hand towards the side. Make sure your shoulder is rotating open. And then we're going to catch the inside of the left foot. Left hand to left foot. Squeeze the knees together. And then with the right hand, maybe you want to bring the index and thumb together for a mudra here. Starting to lift that right hand up. We're going to move towards King Dancer's pose. So I'm going to start to lean towards the front, lifting the knee at the same pace that I'm dropping my front hand. And then kicking the foot towards the left hand. Finding your stability, your strength. Finding a stable point where you can focus will help in this pose. Amazing. Slowly start to unravel. Keep the left knee nice and high. Bring the knee towards the chest. Both hands come up. Stock pose. And we're going to straighten the front leg here. And step towards the front. Woo. One step. Good job so far. Give the body a little bit of a shake. I know balancing poses can be challenging sometimes. We're going to switch sides. So now your right hand moves towards the side. Left hand towards the heart center. Catch the right foot with your right hand. Make sure your shoulder here is rotating open. So, maybe making that mudra with your left hand. Index and thumb together. Lift the hand up. And slowly let's start to lean towards the front for your King Dancer's pose. Beautiful. The more that you kick the foot to your hand, it'll give you more balance here. 2 more breaths. Slowly unravel, drawing that knee towards the chest for your stock pose. Lift the hands up and exhale, straighten the front leg. Step towards the front. Whew. Nice. Now as you're here, zigzag the feet nice and wide. Toes pointing towards the outside slightly. Melt the hands towards the floor. And maybe you want to bring the hands towards the opposite elbows, just going for a gentle sway from side to side. Feeling that beautiful stretch through the back of your legs, the back of your body. And dropping the hands towards the floor now. Let's lower the sitting bones for Malasana squat. Now, if Malasana is too much for you, your hips are not comfortable in this space, you can come here. And that's perfect as well. But if you can, of course, come a little bit lower, elbows inside of the knees, pressing the hands together. And today we're going to take a very fluid approach to Malasana. So right hand comes towards the floor, lean towards the right side, open the chest. And switching sides, opposite direction, open. I really like taking a more fluid approach, switching sides. Into my yoga practice, kind of allows my body to become less stuck in this structure and more open to receive fluidity, creativity in my life. Just one more time, side to side. Nice. And bringing the hands back to the center. And then bring the hands towards the back of the sitting bones as you find your seated position. Beautiful, good job there. Great news from here. We're gonna start to slow down and just allow the body to receive a little bit more stretch. So first, soles of the feet together, knees apart, hands towards the feet and melt the chest towards the floor. Coming to our butterfly position. It's giving a beautiful sensation to the hips, the groin, the inside of the legs. That throughout the class we have worked and nurtured so much. And roll the spine back up, this time straightening the legs to the front, removing the flesh from underneath the sitting bones. Inhale, bring the hands nice and high. Of course, if this is too much for you, you can bend the knees and that's totally okay. But if you can keep the legs straight, go there, straighten the legs and melt the chest towards the thigh. Nice. Always choosing what feels best for your body. So legs straight or legs bent, it's whatever is best for you today. And then sliding the hands towards the back of the calf muscles, up to the knees. We're gonna roll and find our way to happy baby pose. Hands towards the back of the knees is an easier variation, or you're gonna have the hands of fingers to your big toes. Drop the knees towards the ground. Letting yourself receive this pose. Maybe there's a gentle sway from side to side that wants to happen here. And so keep the feet as wide as it is now, but drop the feet towards the ground. They come almost wider than your mat, maybe even wider than your mat. The hands can come nice and wide. You can come to cactus arms if you don't have much space, or arms straight. And we're gonna sway the knees from side to side like they are windscreen wipers. The next time they move towards the left side, let them be there. And this is a beautiful shape as it is. Or if you want a little bit more, bring the left foot on top of the right knee. So listen up, is left foot on top of the right knee. This should add a really beautiful sensation to that outer seam of your right leg. Also through the hip and groin. Take another 2 full breaths. Pointing that right knee towards the ceiling now. We're going to set up for reclined pigeon pose. Left foot on top of the right knee. Hands towards the back of the right thigh. And maybe you want to go for a gentle sway from side to side. From here, we're going to reverse what we just did. Right foot on top of the left knee. Recline pigeon on this other side. Hands towards the back of the left thigh. Maybe a gentle sway. And maybe just stay still. That's totally okay as well. Unravel the legs. Feet mat width apart. Hands nice and wide, or cactus arms. Let's again sway the legs from side to side. And then the next time the legs fall towards the right, let them be there. You can choose to stay or right foot on top of the left knee, just to create a little bit more weight here, to open up. Let the body be soft. As you really allow yourself to slow down. Knowing that you have done all the challenging parts of this practice. And there's only one pose left here. So unraveling the legs. If you'd like, you can gently squeeze the knees towards the chest for one final hug. And as you exhale, allow the whole body to soften towards the ground. We're going to come to just a few moments of Shavasana. Allowing the hands and feet to take as much space as you need. The muscles of the face and the jaw just soften. As you spend some final moments here, just allowing your body to receive the benefits of every pose that we previously did in our practice. Shavasana pose. And of course, if you have more time, please know that you can stay in Shavasana as long as you would like. And of course, if you need to continue with your day or night, you can start by wiggling fingers and toes. Maybe bringing the hands overhead and giving yourself a nice long stretch as if you just woke up from the perfect sleep. So when you feel ready, rolling to your side, acknowledging yourself for making time to nurture your body and your mind through the practice of yoga. And then when you're ready, making your way towards your seated position. As we close our practice today by bringing the hands towards the heart center. The light in me bows to the light in each one of you. Namaste.